Is anything even real anymore? Welcome back to Soup, and today I am inviting the inevitable wrath of our soon-to-be robot overlords. If you've been on the internet for any length of time, I'm sure you have been bombarded with AI content, whether that is some AI chat app trying to make a quick buck, or that's someone who thinks they're really cool but actually have no talent making AI content on their phone or computer. Regardless of the circumstances, AI is everywhere now. But what even is AI? I thought it was like some conscious mind within a computer. But apparently there's an app on my phone that can help me write a script for a YouTube video, but it doesn't want to kill me and take over the world? What does AI even become? Well, that's exactly what I want to talk about in this video. Look at you, you're so bright asking the good questions. So buckle up and let's look into the rise and the implications of AI. When I first Googled what is AI, I got not one, not two, but 7 different definitions on this one particular concept. But the one that I've always thought of is definition number 5, the essential quality of a machine which thinks in a manner similar or to the same general level as a real human being. Basically, some kind of mind that exists outside of a human and is in a computer. Which sounds pretty impressive until you realize that there are some human beings that think pineapple belongs on pizza, and I mean that's just... So where do we draw the line? Because when most of us think of an AI, at least when I think of an AI, I imagine a robot sitting at the other end of a table, drinking, coffee and asking me if it has a soul. What am I supposed to tell it? But what do we get? We get AI chatbots that sound like customer service reps that are hopped up on caffeine. So how does AI actually even work? Again, good question. You're on fire today. AI, especially machine learning, is kind of like that kid at school who didn't really understand the assignment but memorized the whole textbook anyway. You give it a ton of data, like 100,000 photos of cats, and then it starts to realize that cats have triangle-shaped ears, big eyes, and a mild look of judgment on their face at all times. The AI creates a model, which is a fancy way to say math plus guesses. The more data it gets, the better it is at guessing. It's kind of a very complex way of like saying, if this, then probably that. Except more complex with like code and stuff. Modern AIs like Chatbot use neural networks, and basically what that means is it kind of functions similarly to a brain, but not really. I mean, it's not actually thinking, it's just really good at pretending. So calling these kinds of AIs like ChatGPT or Midjourney or whatever, calling them AI is kind of like calling a car that goes really fast a plane. I mean, they both go really fast, but only a plane flies. Like, AI isn't conscious. It's not an artificial intelligence. Yet. But aside from that, there are some controversies when it comes to AI. AI does get smarter and it learns, but it gets smart and it learns from us. And not just us as in humanity, but our work, your art, your music. That one short story that you wrote in 2014 that you thought no one would ever see. It's got that too. AI tools like image generators scrape art from people's websites without consent, pulls photos from stock libraries or social platforms, and takes information from blog posts, essays, books, code, you name it. So when you inevitably ask AI to make you a picture of a corgi wearing a wizard's hat, it's actually just taking from other artists' depictions of corgis, hats, wizards, etc. to create something quote-unquote new. So isn't that just plagiarism? I mean, kind of, right? And all of this raises huge ethical questions. Should artists be compensated for their work even when an AI takes from it to make something, again, quote-unquote new? Should there be opt-in, opt-out systems? Who even owns AI-generated content? We are in a legal and moral gray area right now. There are some lawsuits that are already underway. There are certain platforms that are labeling AI-generated content, and others are just flat out pretending this isn't even happening. But creators have a right to be concerned. They're taking years of practice on their craft, whether that's making videos, whether that's making digital art, whether that's making analog art, whatever that is. AI is taking these people's years of work and experience and just kind of shoving it into this giant data mine that it's going to use to try to make something, again, quote unquote new. So what do we do with all this? Should we just grab pitchforks and go take down AI? Well, hold your horses there, buddy. We're not quite done yet. Well, AI is still just a tool. It's more based on what we do to use and regulate it instead of the AI itself. Also, none of this is new information. I just think it's really important to talk about because, I mean, it's changing the internet as we speak. But AI can be helpful for brainstorming, getting over writer's block, and just flushing out creative ideas. But it can be harmful in artistic value, and in some cases it can ruin entire industries. Take, for example, what happened not long ago with the writer's strike in Hollywood. I mean, just coming from one humble little guy right here, let AI just be an assistant. Let it help you with the creative ideas and with the creative process instead of taking it over completely. Overall, just use it wisely. You bunch of idiots. But hey, AI is not the only thing changing up the digital world right now. It feels like the internet's going through a bit of an identity crisis these days. And it's not just AI, it's everything. The pace, the content, the vibes. It's like the internet's all hopped up on Adderall and had 5 energy drinks and decided to change all of its aesthetics in an afternoon. So let's zoom out and look at the bigger picture of what's going on. Let's be honest, the internet today is like a weird dream you have after eating gas station sushi. It's chaotic, it's loud, it's both somehow too much and not enough at the same time. And AI definitely plays a part in that, but it's not the only contributing factor. Here are 4 major reasons why the internet has just been feeling kind of off. Remember when your social media feed actually showed you what your friends were doing? Wild times. Now it's all up to the algorithm overlords. You end up watching one video of a hamster eating a piece of corn, and all of a sudden 98% of your feed is all hamsters doing human things. I mean, that's kind of cool, but it's kind of not cool. Platforms have just stopped asking, what do you want to see? And now they're whispering, you like this? We know you better than yourself. Everything has ads. Oh my gosh, everything has ads. You just looked up a new recipe? Congrats! You've just unlocked a new boss level of pop-up ads, unskippable videos, and a 1,500-word blog post about someone's grandma about their opinions on cinnamon. Want to watch a video? Ha! Screw you! 50 seconds of unskippable ads. YouTube, I know you're watching this. Chill with the 50 seconds of unskippable ads. And thanks to AI, there's now more content than ever. But most of it, let's just say it's not curated by the Criterion Collection. Thank you, yes, thank you, thank you. Keep it coming. You got 15-second TikToks by 10-year-olds, fake AI influencers who are reviewing tech that they don't even own, and motivational quotes that read like fortune cookies written by a malfunctioning toaster. The bar for content isn't just set low. There is no bar. And if you're a creator, like yours truly, you've probably felt this. The pressure to constantly post or risk getting lost in the algorithmic void. Now throw AI into the mix. Suddenly, you're competing with people who can make 5 videos a day and write a script in under 10 seconds. Right now, there's a quiet voice whispering, if you're not making content 24/7, then you're falling behind. And honestly, that voice should take a nap, and honestly, I need one too. Now let's take a moment to talk about what all of this is doing to our noggins. And let's be fair, there is plenty of awesome that comes with a digital life. You can learn anything, literally from astrophysics all the way to how to fix a toilet with duct tape and a potato. And you can find your people, whether that's knitting frogs or conspiracies about cereal mascots. I don't know. There's a community for everyone. And AI can help generate and spark good creative ideas. So yay, internet! Right? Well, here's the flip side. Everyone's online life looks perfect. Everyone's skin is glowing. Everyone's vacation looks like a dream. Meanwhile, I'm over here in my pajamas eating cereal out of a mug at 2 p.m. Oh, and doom scrolling's a real thing. You can go from funny dog videos to existential crisis in under 5 swipes. It's like an emotional roller coaster with no seatbelt. And I've flown off and gotten decapitated on one of the roller coaster support thingies. And when you start relying on AI tools too much, you can lose that creative spark. You let all of the AI write your jokes and scripts for you, and your brain loses the ability to flex that muscle. It's like you're using autocorrect, that one day, and you forget how to spell the word restaurant. It happens to the best of us. The internet has become a carnival of chaos with a bunch of flashing lights, spinning rides, and way too much funnel cake. And your brain? It's just trying to survive without getting motion sickness or a subscription to a monthly beard oil plan. So in conclusion, be careful out there in those interwebs. Take a walk, go to a park, read a book every now and again, dang it. Be a real human and don't get sucked into the black hole of the internet. For that way lie monsters. Thank you for joining me down this AI/internet rabbit hole. It's always a lot of fun to talk about. And if you enjoyed, please consider subscribing, liking, any of the stuff you want to do down there. And hey, if you have an idea of something that you'd want me to look at or talk about or whatever, just, feel free to hit me up in the comments below. I would love to look at more stuff that you guys want me to look at. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.